Hi, my name is Michel Jonker, and in this video I will demonstrate 3 steps we took to take a Bluemix application from development to production. Here you'll see the application in work. We'll just have some campaigns, it's all open and it's basic JSON. It's running on Bluemix. As you can see, we'll do the same via Bluemix URL, and also here in this case campaigns are being shown. Now what we want to do is to make this secure by changing the web application settings. So, old-fashioned way, we go to the web XML and just paste some prepared security entries. As you can see here, we will copy it, paste it, and this is your old J2E security constraint. Well, next to this constraint we also need to tell the server to behave differently, and we can do this easily by adding a so-called user registry. This user registry requires app security, which we'll select here, and once we've done this, we can add groups and users to the basic registry. For the purpose of the demo, we just create an API user with his corresponding password. Please note that you can also use the Bluemix single sign-on services instead of this basic user registry. But for now this will do. And we need a group. And we make our user member of the group, so simple. Now, we need to bind the application settings to this user group. And also here I've prepared a bit of XML. You can also do it through the UI, where you just say the security role I mentioned in my web XML matches to the group in the basic user registry. Let's see, server's restarted and it prompts us for a username. So security kicks in, it's all working as we want. And it still returns the campaigns. More interesting probably is if we show the actual username in a simple echo method. Again, this is not about the development, it's about securing, so ignore the simple Java here. Just see how we use the security context to echo something like this. We've made changes to the server, however, and this affects the way we can deploy things to Bluemix. So please note that we have to change the way the application runs. We no longer run it from the workspace, but we run it from the application server folder. Server restarts, doesn't affect the local workings, but in order to publish it to Bluemix we need to push more than just the application binaries, and in this case the server configuration. What we do here is we package the server in a zip file. I'll give it the name secure CRM server. And this is in preparation of pushing the app with the server to Bluemix, and you just need the user. The runtime Liberty profile is of course already in Bluemix. Let's inspect the zip this export has created. In the zip file you'll see your Liberty profile structure, where the app is as a WAR file and where the server XML contains the security role and the basic user registry. So it's all there. Now let's see if we can push this to Bluemix. So first we have to log in with your IBM account, password. And once we've been authenticated, you choose the right space. There it is. I never remember the push commands, so just being lazy. I've prepared one. I need to paste it, change the name of the zip file because it's now the secure version. So what happens now is that while the application is being deployed, not only the WAR file is being uploaded, but also the server XML is being adjusted. And this is combined with all the injection Bluemix forms for the other services. And it's running. Let's confirm that the server XML we want is actually available in our Bluemix cloud. We have to dive in a few steps. And there it is. So our application has been bound to the users. Let's see what happens if we invoke our little echo command. It requires us to log in. And there it is. So our application is being secured right now. And it still works, but the API. Next thing we want to change before we go in production is the route to this application. Right now it's the mybluemix.net, but we want to route it to our own company, so we choose for eOffice, which is a domain I've already set up. Now you see we have two routes available, and when we try to access the application via the new route, it should now work. Please note that your DNS administrator needs to add this entry in your DNS settings, and it must be pointed to the Bluemix server. Again, we log in, and the campaigns are there. So this is a custom route. Next, we want to set SSL. For this domain, I've already set up SSL with a wild card certificate, but just to show you what it looks like. This is your chain, and this is the same screen you get when you upload the certificate in the first place. So you need a certificate, you need a private key and a password, and this you should also get from your DNS SSL administrator at your company. So let's verify and inspect the certificate. See here. So that part is also working. What we didn't cover was the step to move your application to another Bluemix space, you can call production, and also don't forget to use the SSO services instead of your basic authentication and user registry. Thank you. Bye bye.